Hello and welcome to Banner Gaming. My name is Warwickor and this is episode 52 of my Let's Play the Banner Saga series. In the last episode we finished off our first 3-phase fight, which was exciting. Yeah, we got a bunch of renown and we moved on a little bit and um, yeah, and now we got to here. We're resting before we move up to Ridgehorn, yeah, I think everyone has been healed now. Yeah, everyone's healed. We spent some more renown at the end of the episode, and now we're just getting into it. So let's see what these guys have to say. Bercy tosses in his sleep until he finally huffs and gives up. He sees you're also awake and comes to sit nearby. Trouble? I don't know how these damned ravens do it. I can't just pass out at a moment's notice. Are you not one of the ravens? I can see how you might get that impression. I joined Bolverk at Borsgard because the valka asked me to, and when that went wrong I got roped into this like everyone else. Bercy wears a frown and leans on his axe handle. You know an Iver asked for you personally, so you work for yourself. What do you think about this job? Sit quietly until the others wake up. You know an Iver asked you for you personally? Let's not turn this into something bigger than it is. I do work for money. The menders pay well. I've got some history with them. That's it. That's enough for me. Alfred had something interesting to say about that. What kind of history? What kind of history? Can't you tell I didn't want to talk about it? I did odd jobs, some worse than others. They asked for a lot of weird stuff. But I'm not one of them, if that's what you're wondering. I'm just trying to finish this and drink it off like every other job. Bercy wears a frown and leans on his axe handle. So you work for yourself. Never could get into that our bones the hills stuff like the rest of you. Why should I care about the dredge or dying in battle? I'd rather have the means to do what I want, live comfortably, eat well. Turns out there's a lot of men out there thrilled to hire a while for some blood work, so I thought I'd do that for a little while. Now it's a lifetime later, and I've never got rich from it. Spent my whole life chasing work while others profited. One time I travelled with a prince and his tax collector. Thought that was going to be my big payday. People just handed their money over, piled it right into a huge cart because we told them they had to. Practically robbery. Eventually the cart fell over a cliff and exploded into a shower of gold coins, never to be seen again. I've never shed a tear over killing a man, but that, I cried like a lost baby bird. It happened pretty damn close to this very spot, now that I think about it. Can't leave this darkness though. It's probably all twisted up and dark as dog turds now anyway. Maybe there's a moral there, but I'm not digging for it. Bercy wears a frown and leans on his axe handle. What do you think about this job? If you mean the Wildcar, you'd be a fool to trust them. I've done some questionable stuff on their behalf, let me tell you. And if you mean saving the world, I couldn't care less. What has the world ever done for me? These days I'm just putting one foot in front of the other. There's still the tiniest sparkle of hope that I might profit from this somehow. Pretty bleak way to live. Nothing left to lose. Nothing but sleep anyway. Sit quietly until the others wake up. You keep the rest of your thoughts to yourself. It'd be an awkward silence if you weren't both wild. That's classic. Looks like it's time to get going. You know, Iver, you can tell he's debating whether to get something off his chest. When I worked for the valka, one of the jobs they paid me to do was to find you. You'd gone into hiding, and they wanted to know where. Do I dare ask why? Truth is, I don't know why. I don't ask questions, but I never found you. I have a feeling if I had, things would have ended up differently between us. So I'm glad I never sniffed around any small towns, like Skogga for example. Percy leaves with a pat on the shoulder, and you realise you'd never mentioned Skogga to him. Hey, that's a nice little piece of backstory there, isn't it? Alright, let's see what Eric has to say. Is it Eric? Eric, the ranger you met at Strand, is awake. He's watching the distance from the edge of the light, talking quietly with his friend Wildguard. Worried about the warped? We'd be crazy not to be. I'm Eric, steward of Strand, or what's left of it. You've met Wildguard. Iver the Armless. He barks a laugh, and his tired gaze drifts some, ever vigilant. You can tell he's listening. So how did you become the steward of Strand? What happened in Strand before the darkness came? How did you end up the only survivors? Be well, you two, stay vigilant. How did you become the steward of Strand? Now there's a bit of a story. While I was a member of the governor's guard, Wildguard and I spotted a known thief tailing a boy and some wile. He learned they were being hunted by powerful gangs of slavers. They were after something that would have helped them seize Strand. Always someone trying to kill the governor. Keeping that guy alive was full-time work. Still, we beat them, though not without cost. Steward Oliver died in battle. Olivier, sorry. And you were named his successor? Unfortunately. That's what you get for being so proactive. You can tell he's listening. What happened in Strand before the darkness came? Just about every calamity you could imagine. Strand always had trouble with thieves, slavers and murderers on both sides of the law. But other than a close call with the Scaflings clan, I'd like to think we were starting to turn the tide. I take it the dredge arrived after that? Pretty much. Farmers poured into the city from Vederfell and even Kalshus, seeking shelter behind our walls. Food and space got tight, but then we could still fish Dengler's Bay. What do you mean? The darkness appeared on the horizon, and some of the fish were wrong. Warped, misshapen, some gained a venomous bite. We destroyed anything twisted, but people got sick anyway. Then the darkness grew closer, and the dredge fled south. Most left for Arbrang. And you remained? He nods. Both Wildguard and I did. Too many folks couldn't go, either too scattered, ill, or unwilling to leave kin. We stayed behind to get as many out as we could. He sighs from his nostrils, his gaze becoming distant. Too many died anyway. We'd have joined them if it wasn't for Alfred. Right, how did you end up the only survivors? They don't call him the Iron Turtle for nothing. Last one standing before Alfred came. The rest of the town was killed by dredge. We held the Great Hall. Then the governor went and died of a heart attack, damn him, when the warp showed up. It was a damn shame we lost so many good fighters, but I won't miss those tournaments. What do you mean? The tournaments in Strand were a brilliant plan to reduce street violence and turf wars. I take it from your enthusiastic tone they didn't work. They started the fights back when I was a watchman, but I never noticed much of an impact. Something always went wrong at those things. Still, we did use them for a ruse or two. Some of the tournament fighters helped defend Strand in its death throes. Good men and women. In fact, one of the best was called the Stoic Mother. Be well, you two. Stay vigilant. Likewise, Iver. Alright, cool. Nice little bit of story to start off the episode. I don't think there's anything more we can do. How much does it cost? Oh, we can promote valka. Yeah, let's do it. Let's just promote valka. Oh, because we can give her a heroic title now. Valka is big on shield. Yeah, let's give her a little bit of puncture. Or do we give her bonus hit chance? Yeah, let's give her a bonus hit chance. That looks good. And we can give her a... so she's big on shield. Will on kill might be pretty cool. Oathmaker. Will and armor regen? That could be good. No, we don't want a minus armor. Damage and crit. No. Adjacent allies. +1 armor, +1 to strength attacks. The hopeful. That could be good. Will less aggro and more movement. The last standing. I kind of like that. Is that what Iver is? The last standing? No, he's the mountain. Alright, yeah, let's give her the last standing. More armor and yeah, let's give her the last standing. Oh. Yeah, let's give her 2 points of that. Alright, that's cool. Okay, let's move on. See where this takes us. Leave. We're close. I can see the tower just over this ridge. That means Bolverk's close too. Bolverk is waiting ahead, says, and the caravan slows. He is patient with dangerous allies. I believe he intends to stop us from entering Ridgehorn. I will lead Bolverk away, says. Ivan looks blankly into the distance, as though he already knew what was coming, but continues. The rest of you will wait for my return within Ridgehorn. We're not splitting up now. I'm going with you. How are you going to deal with Bolverk? How are you going to deal with Bolverk? He cannot be controlled, but he can be misled. He doesn't know where we're headed, and will believe he is pursuing us past Ridgehorn. Says, I will return one way or another. Volker steps forward. I don't trust you, and even if I did, you can't handle Bolverk on your own. We split the caravan. She volunteers herself, Ollie, Spar, who give each other dubious looks. Volker adds, I don't take orders, remember? Agree with Volker's plan, support Yuno's plan, insist that everyone stays together, including Yuno. Yeah, you know what? Agree with Volker's plan. I'm sort of leaning into letting her make her own calls. Volker hasn't been wrong about Bolverk yet, you say, suddenly feeling Yuno's gaze weigh heavily, then lift. As you say, she replies. Prepare quickly, she tells Volker. The rest of the caravan cautiously approaches Ridgehorn, Ivan carrying the light. Fresh footprints trail off into the snow. Following Yuno's diversion, the way appears clear. Interesting.
I've been told this is where they found Juno the first time. Now they say it's the entrance to another world. How far had you already come just to fall here?
Yep. That seemed like a long time ago now. Ridgehorn, let's bring back some memories. It's a bit worse for wear this time though. Last time we were here there was frickin' thousands of dredge. Ivan curses when he sees the rubble around Ridgehorn's tower. The tremors caused by the serpent have caused many structures to topple here. Ivan exclaims, "There should be a doorway leading to..." "Give me some time," he says, running off toward the base of the tower. You can see him waving his valka staff, heaving enormous chunks of rock aside through sheer willpower. "Little help," shouts Valgard, drawing your attention back to the fort's courtyard. Bolverk is nowhere in sight, but his warped allies didn't miss you slipping over the bridge. Alright, here we go. We'll use Bercy as a backup. Let's bring in Mogun and Valgard. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it to it. Alright, looks like a big boss. Or no, okay, that might just be a while. Oh, these guys are freaking huge though, 1521. Don't like the look of them. 2021, alright, this is gonna be a fucking one hell of a fight. Okay, let's try and catch a couple of these guys. Let's do it like this. Alright, I think we really want to try and catch a couple of these guys on the diagonal so we can get some chain lightning going. Make it quick before Bolverk finds out what happened to you. And if they can reach us, if we can reach them, sorry, they might be able to reach us. You know what, no, let's just do the normal rest. Okay, that's good. And we'll come up here and let's get rid of some of that shield for a big hit from Iver. When does this guy go? 2 from now, okay. Sigbjorn. What are your abilities? Tempest, Sundering Impact. Added strength and armor damage to target and adjacent enemies. Alright, just rest up. Oh, this freaking warped bear's looking pretty freaking crazy. You though, I might bring you up because you're gonna be out of reach of people, I think. So let's do some big shield damage. Alright, yeah, so the plan sort of worked. They were all out of reach. Alright, so let's bring this guy up here and rain down some hell. Alright, you... Yep, come up here like this. You know what, just... If we can get down another 5, bang, then hopefully Iver can come in with a solid blow here. Yeah, there we go. Right, bang. That gets rid of that guy's threat. So now we just really need to deal with this one. Okay. That's a real big hit, not gonna lie. And they've got reinforcements coming in. Alright. Just get the kill. Right, they got more reinforcements coming in. We're not done yet. Yeah, no shit, we're not done yet. We only killed one person so far. Yep, get the kill. God, Jesus. We're not done yet. Yeah, I know. That's very evident, very evident. Okay. Let's not do this again. Alright. Okay, either way, you're going to have to lose willpower. How far until you attack? Okay, and now we've got guys coming in from the back there, so let's just move you up here, and we'll try and get some of this guy's damage down. What does run through do? No, we're not gonna. We won't run through. Let's just get some shield down. Probably should have done that on the bear. Yeah, of course the bear's going for the weakest person, and the one that's going to give us extra willpower. Oh, jeez. Okay, this is a fight and a half. God, bloody... They had to frickin' come in from the side, hey? You know, like... Just like, I suppose that the only thing that pisses me off is we had to plan for... We're not done yet. I know we're not done yet. Stop saying that. But, like, I suppose the annoying thing is I had a plan for the order turn, like, that was happening over on this side of the board, and, like, now it's just all over the shop. So it's just, I suppose, yeah, like I said, it's annoying that these other guys got turns before I had the chance to do what I wanted to do with them. Anyway. Alright. Let's just, yeah, break shield. And of course they're not standing on diagonals. Yeah, there goes Krummer. Oh no, Iver's defense is just getting absolutely wrecked. Okay, that was an interesting little turn. Anyway. When do you go? You go next. Alright, yeah. Take down a whole bunch of your strength. Okay, did not expect that. But I'll take it. I really want him to be standing on some sort of diagonal so I get the maximum effect from chain lightning. can't do any damage, so just destroy shield. Krumma's gonna be knocked down now. You can come up here and just destroy that guy's potential. Oh, come on. What a fight. Okay, here's where we get a little bit of chain lightning effect. Take all that up, bang. Alright, cool. And then I want you to, when do you go next? You don't go for a long time. Okay, so then move over to here, and I just want you to kill. Another one. Fuck me. Okay, you go next, so what's your abilities? Shadows. Okay, can't really do that. Well, we can't get a kill. We could always just take down some armor on this frickin' guy. Alright, one more is coming in from over there. Alright, you come over here and Tempest. Because that way at least you get 2 kills. Or at least you get damage on 2 people, I should say. You... Oh, what was that? Destroy more shield. Yeah, the bear's doing some serious damage here. Alright, you come up. Chainsaw. Ah, oh, damn it. It hit Yuno as well. Oh well, it's only bloody Yuno. Who goes quicker, the bear or the... Yeah, the bear. Alright, well, kill the bear. Shit, Iver just got hit for 9. That's brutal. Alright. Oh, what the hell? Alright, just take down some of their strength. Who's next? All the way over there. Who's next up here? This guy. Just kill that guy. If another one of these fuckers pops up, I'm going to be very annoyed. I could try and go for 3 kills. That would be tempted. Oh, you know what? I'll just come down here and Tempest. Bang, 2 kills. Oh no, not quite 2 kills. Close though. Just destroy that one for me, will you? And then attack here. Get some shield down. Yeah, okay. That just happened. You come over here, get this kill. Right, 2 left. Can Iver hold on? Bang, 1 left. Pillage. Weaved energy confused now. We're literally just gonna use up all of our chain lightning abilities and pass turn. And then Iver can come down here and put a little bit of hurt on. And then our Stone Slinger can do the rest. Alright. Only 2 down. Is it only 2 down in that fight? Mogan. Chroma. Only 2 down in that fight. Jeez. For all those added mobs coming in, I was expecting far worse. If this is what Bolverk can bring to bear, you can only imagine how worse it could have been if he were here. Alright. I think that's a good place for us to finish the episode. So, thank you very much for joining me today, especially if you've made it through to the end. Please like and subscribe if you've liked the content so far and want to keep on watching. Maybe you just want to see where this story goes. Consider leaving me a comment. Let me know something about yourself. Let me know something good that happened to you today. Let me know what you think of the story. Let me know whatever you want. It's your comment. And yeah, hope you're all having a great day and or night. Never stop loving life, and I'll see you in the next episode.